Hey everybody, it's Jamie. How's it going? So, I'm not 100% how this video is going to go, but today I have been thinking a lot about, I know I talk about self-love a lot, and today is kind of on the same path. I was kind of thinking a lot today about like insecurities and self-validation. So this is something that's kind of come up for me because it's kind of something that I've been trying to get over myself, my own insecurities and my own need for validation from others. And I think this is something that a lot of people kind of get into the habit of doing. So this sort of came up for me recently because I'm in the process right now of going through a divorce. So, which is, kind of sucks. But it's put me in this position now where I'm single for the first time in 7 years. And I'm finding that I don't know what to do with a lot of this energy that I have, because when you're with someone in a relationship, at least for me, I tend to put all of this energy into this other person. So I spend so much of my time like making sure he's happy, making sure he feels good, supporting him, encouraging him, and taking care of things like around the house, making dinner for the two of us, getting things done. Like, you put so much energy into another person. And it's really weird because I think that somewhere along the way, at least from my own personal experience, I kind of get lost in that. And I'm not really paying attention to myself as much as I probably should. And I think there's even a little bit of loss of identity that kind of takes place there. So throughout this, journey that I'm on, I'm now kind of coping with this idea that I don't have, I have all of this energy that I want to put out, but I have no one to put it on to. So really the energy needs to go back to me, which is not a bad thing, but it's like, what do you do with that? And I kind of started to, think about this for a little bit. And then I started thinking about all of these past relationships that I had before this marriage that just ended. I'm 35 years old, so there have been a lot of relationships that have come and gone. And I started to notice this pattern where it's almost like I would get validation from that other person's perception of me or their view of me. So if I was making my guy happy, that meant that I was a good person, or I was a good girlfriend or a good wife, or if he tells me I'm beautiful, then that means I must be beautiful. Or if he tells me I'm amazing, that means I must be amazing. And that's a really kind of unhealthy territory to be swimming around in, right? So it's like you have to find this way to be able to say, hey, you know what? I'm fucking amazing. And I know that, and nobody has to tell me that. And I am awesome, and nobody has to tell me that. And I'm a good person, and nobody has to tell me that. So, and this is something that, for me, it has manifested in romantic relationships. But for other people, I think it happens just in life with groups of friends, with coworkers, mentors, bosses, whatever. All these people in your life, like, if you ever notice that if someone doesn't compliment you or even if they go the complete opposite and say something shitty to you, like, oh, you're a fucking asshole, or oh, I don't like you, or you dress weird, or whatever, how does that hit you? How does that resonate with you? And do you ever find yourself actually believing other people's perceptions of you? So this is kind of a really big thing, and I think a lot of people do this. And so something that I've been doing lately that maybe could help you is I do daily gratitude when I journal. That's something that I think I've talked about before. But another thing that I do is I pick 3 things about myself that I really just love, that I think are just awesome qualities that I have. So it might be something like, it might be something superficial, like, oh my God, I love my hair today. But it might be something like, you know what, I really think that I'm a very smart person. I'm very intelligent. I love that. I think that's awesome. I admire the fact that I'm intelligent. You know what I mean? So just different things like that you can pick out about yourself that kind of remind you of the amazingness that you embody and that you are. Like, you are an awesome person. And I think that everybody has all of these amazing qualities, and there's so many amazing people in the world, and we don't spend enough time recognizing that for ourselves. And instead, we're looking for to other people to tell us, like, oh my God, please tell me that I'm amazing. Oh my God, please tell me that you love me. Please tell me that I'm awesome. Please tell me that I'm so, so important to you. When really, the person that should be telling us this is ourselves. So we should be reminding ourselves every day that we are special, that we are important, that we are amazing, that we are awesome, and that we have so much to offer. And it doesn't have to become this thing where you're putting all of this energy into other people, but you could be putting energy into yourself. And I think this is something that this has kind of been like a breakthrough for me recently. And this is kind of a practice that I've started doing that has really been helping me a lot. And I've noticed that as I'm navigating through this new single existence, my idea of what an ideal relationship is has completely shifted, because it's not about someone who makes me feel good or someone who makes me feel special. It's someone who recognizes that I am good and recognizes that I am special, and it becomes this sort of give and take of, you know, like, hey, we're both awesome. I know I'm awesome. You know you're awesome. And we recognize this in each other. So let's continue to move forward with our lives. So it's kind of different how that changes. And that's just kind of what it's done for me. So anyways, so this is my insight for the day. This is my thought for the day. I didn't really have anything prepared for this video. This is just kind of some musings that have been happening in my head. But hopefully that helps you in some way. So I would invite you to give this exercise that I've been doing a try. I think it has helped me tremendously. It's kind of a new thing for me. I've only been doing it for a couple months now, but I can tell you that over the past like 3 months, from where I was 3 months ago to where I am now, as far as how secure I am in myself, it's like night and day. And it hasn't even been that long. 3 months is not a long time, but this is something that I started doing every day for the past 3 months, and it's been great. And I think that you gain a lot of really valuable insights about yourself when you do an exercise like this. So yeah, so I would encourage you to give it a try. Let me know how it goes for you. And, you know, let me know if any of this kind of resonates with you. If you've had, you know, any of your own experiences of seeking validation from other people, like what was that like for you? And did you do something different to overcome that? Maybe you could give me some tips. I would take them. So yeah, so I want to hear from you guys. So if you like this video, click the button down there to let me know. And don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends if you feel like anybody else could benefit from any of these musings that are going on in my head. And I would also like to know what's going on with you. So comments below, let me know what kind of things you've overcome and how you did it, because I would love your insights. All right, I will talk to you guys next week.